Hi everyone, I'm Naomi Bignell, European Managing Instructor at the Voice Club. Today we're going to be talking about high notes. And we've all been there. Maybe there's a song that you're dying to sing, or if you're in a choir, or if your singing teacher is particularly demanding, maybe you have to sing a certain song, but it has a killer high note in it that you just can't reach. And no matter what you try, you end up hoarse and exhausted trying to get there. I've been there, and I'm sure many other singers have as well. Now, the chances are there's absolutely nothing wrong with your vocal range. And maybe you've even hit higher notes in other songs, but for some reason this particular note is eluding you. It's frustrating, but there is a way forward. It's important to understand that the process of making sound is exactly the same, anatomically speaking, in speech as in song. The air comes up your windpipe through the vocal cords. They resist the air by zipping up like this. The air comes through, resonates in your head and chest cavity, and comes out of your mouth as sound. It's exactly what's happening as I'm speaking to you right now, and it would be exactly the same if I was singing this message instead of speaking it. And when you get excited and you're talking to somebody and your voice gets all high and squeaky, you never think, oh, I wonder if I can speak that high. So what's the difference? The problem is that your brain is getting in the way. When you sing, it convinces you that you're doing something hard, and it tries to help you reach the notes by adding lots of external tension habits, the most difficult of which is the raising of the larynx. The larynx is here, it's the home of the vocal cords. The vocal cords are in there, and all the muscles that control the vocal cords are inside the larynx. And one of the things the brain will try to do to help you reach a high note is to yank that larynx up out of its comfortable position where we really need it to stay to be healthy, up into the choking position, which is what makes you feel like sometimes that you have a lump in your throat when you sing. It's that. To this, the brain will sometimes add things like chin lifting or looking up to reach the note as if the note is on the ceiling. The tensing of the whole upper body, you know, this kind of kind of thing, butt clenching, all that kind of stuff. It's stuff that the brain is adding because it thinks you can't get there on your own. So today I'm going to give you a couple of tips to help stop this process happening and get you on the path to reaching those high notes. So we're going to knock out those tension habits in the body by using an exercise we call the woo slide. Okay, it goes like this. Woo. So what we're doing is we're relaxing our entire upper body, and the woo, W-O-O, is, I want you to think of it as like the whistling of the wind or perhaps a spooky ghost. Woo! This is not a scale. We're not trying to hit particular notes. We're not going woo, woo. It's easy, it's free and easy, okay? And if you find that it's coming out too airy, like woo, you might want to try a boo instead. Boo. Okay, just helps the vocal cords connect, give you a stronger connection so that you can get up and down that slide through your whole vocal range. So let's try that a couple of times. Ooh. Ooh. It's very free and easy. It's not trying to reach particular notes. It's just to get you eased into singing the notes, which may, in that slide, you may in fact be hitting higher notes than the note that you're trying to reach. That's the interesting thing when we try and knock the brain out of the way. So once you've mastered that, you can put that in the melody of your song. So what I want you to think of the melody as is not a series of individual notes that you have to punch at. Think of it as one long ribbon, okay? So if you're doing something like Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You, oh, dear departed Whitney, I will always love you. It's not ba 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 ba. It's I will always love you. So if we do that with a woo, it goes woo. What you're doing is you're establishing the note once, and then you're keeping it going through the whole line, rather than having to establish that connection of the vocal cords for every single individual note. You're establishing it once so that your approach to that higher note is healthy and balanced. Okay, so try putting that into the melody of your song and practicing it that way for a time, and then go back to singing it normally with the words and the melody with the individual notes. what you should find is that it starts to feel more comfortable because your voice is getting used to approaching that note in a healthier way. It's getting used to approaching it from the beginning of the line. That's the point at which you need to be thinking, okay, there's a high note, I'm going to approach this in a healthy way. Not when you get to the note, that's too late. So what this exercise does is help you approach it healthily, and that should help you get there more comfortably. Okay. So if you are ready to reach your vocal potential and learn to reach every single note with ease, come and train with us at the Voice Club. We have certified instructors who train singers all over the world via Skype. You can learn to sing any style of music stronger, longer and better, and help prevent or repair vocal damage. And don't forget to sign up to our mailing list for more singing tips. Sing better faster today with the Voice Club.